Hello, third grade. So I am looking at your guys' formative assessment on Go Formative. This formative assessment was what content I just taught you in this week's science lesson about phases of the moon. How about we go and check out how our classmates are doing? So as of right now, question number 1, it doesn't look too good. So question number 1 was, what does the above picture represent? What does that look like? It looks like the new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, all the way to waning crescent. Those are the phases of the moon. So Keith and Nadine, if we could try and go through those answers again. Patrick is out sick today. We'll have to review that in class. It's no big deal. So let's look at number 2. What does a full moon look like? So if we remember a new moon, we cannot see it at all. There is no moon in the sky. And Keith, good job. You got that one correct. You got that one correct. So I'm going to enter that point. Nadine, that was very close. But I'm sorry, that's a new moon. Sometimes those are really hard to mix up. You did pretty good. So Keith, you got a green and you got a red, Nadine, but that's okay. We can work on that. Alright, let's see what the order of the moon phases are. Nadine, it looks like me and you are going to have some tutoring sessions to catch you up to speed. Keith, you had done a great job with studying because the order of the moon phases are new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, and waning crescent. Sometimes those are hard to mix up. We always have to remember that it always starts with a new moon. Let's look at number 4, excuse me. Full moon is when the moon looks like a full pie. Now that would make sense, wouldn't it? Full moon, full pie. It's sometimes misleading to have the word new in front of it because new, when you think of new, it means it has not been touched. But full means all the way in. So good job, Keith and Nadine. Looks like we don't have to go over that again. That you corrected your answer from number 2, Nadine. So we'll talk about that. So let's complete all of our phases. Nadine, that's not quite what we were looking for. Keith, that's pretty close, but we have to remember the new moon starts at first and the waning crescent starts at last. So think of this as there is nothing here, and then you add just a little piece, and then you add another little piece, and then you add it, and then you add more, and then you have a full moon, and then someone comes and they see that big full pie, and they want to start eating it, and they take away, and they keep taking away. So you made the pie, and then you wanted to eat it. So I'm going to give Keith half credit. And Nadine, looks like you tried, but you did not quite get there. Let's look at number 6. Good job, Keith. I like how you paid attention in class to all of these phases. We have to make sure to move on, we have to know what we were talking about previously. Alright, the sun and earth are what determine the phase of the moon. That's what the basic is. And we both got that correct. Good job, guys. We will talk about this in class tomorrow. We did pretty good, but we have definitely some more things to work on. Thank you for your hard work in class this week.